Music is Love Christmas Concert. Musical play script. Vocal guide.
Christmas is often remembered as a time for celebrations, sharing, and love. For centuries, families and friends gather around during the winter time to enjoy these special and extra cozy moments together. From the story in the Bible when Jesus was born to Mary and Joseph, to the touching story of the little match girl, stories about Christmas have always brought significant and sentimental meanings in our hearts. On this lovely Christmas morning, Bonnie has gathered her precious students and she shares with them tales that have been passed on.
Bonnie. But Little Red Riding Hood went joyously home, and no one ever did anything to harm her again. The end. Joyce. Miss Bonnie, I always loved the story of the Little Red Riding Hood. Now that I think about it, she kind of looks like she is wearing the Christmas hat. Elena. Oh yes, she does. And luckily she got rid of the big bad wolf so that she could celebrate Christmas with her grandma. But wait, do they even celebrate Christmas? Evie. Christmas is the best time of the year. I think everyone should celebrate it. Alicia. Miss Bonnie, can you please tell us a Christmas story now?
Christmas story!
Bonnie. It's a good idea for this special day. Let me think of an extra special one. I'll tell you one that not a lot of people have heard of. And it's about the magic of Christmas. Yay! Bonnie. A long time ago, there was a little boy who grew up in the town. Every December, despite the coldness under the snow, everybody in town would not just stay at home for the warmth and comfort. They all would like to go out and enjoy in this festive atmosphere. The streets were always busy and filled with the laughters of happy shoppers and passerbys. They were all preparing for the biggest celebrations of the year. Song 1, Silver Bells. Bonnie. And everyone was joyful and preparing for the winter festival. Esther. Will there be snow? I have never seen snow before. Have you seen snow before? Ashley. Yes. Is it like Elsa from Frozen? Eris. I'm sure the snow would look so magical. Hey, since we've never seen snow here in Hong Kong, how about we close our eyes and picture this beautiful white town together? What do you think?
Let me close my eyes.
Celeste. I can even smell the snow. Song 2, Winter Wonderland. Bonnie. Now, let me tell you the story about the boy. He was just a simple young boy who lived with his family. Every day, he went to school in the morning on his own. And when he finished school, he'd play with some friends in the park before he went home. Every day was the same, and his life seemed nothing but simple happiness. One day, which looked like a normal afternoon in the winter, this little boy had finished school, and he couldn't wait to go to the park and play together with his friends, just like any other day. Everything appeared to be normal, except one little tiny detail. The friendly passerbys whom the little boy always greeted with every day on the street, the young man who stood under the tree waiting for his girlfriend, the auntie who brought her cute puppy out for a walk every day, and even the old man who sold ice cream on his truck. They all looked a bit different on this particular day. Chester. What? Was there also a big bad wolf in the park there? Bonnie. Believe it or not, to that little boy that day, it was even scarier than the big bad wolf. When he looked closer to every one of the people's faces, he found out that they no longer had a smile on their faces. Not a single one of the people that he walked by had a smile on their faces. Their eyes looked dull, and their faces looked pale. When the little boy tried to say hi to them, not even one of them had responded like they would do so every other day. It was like a part of them. It was almost as if their hearts have been frozen. Claire. But how is it possible? How can everyone be different just in one day? Bonnie. Nobody knows. And all the little boy could think of at that moment was to find his friends and see if they were also different. He ran and ran around the park, and finally he found his friends on the usual spot where they always played at. Megan. What happened then? Were they also frozen? Bonnie. Luckily, none of his friends had been affected. The little boy told his friends what happened, and they kept walking around and they tried checking on everyone who were there. They have noticed that all the grown-ups have been frozen. It was as if this weird curse had only fallen upon the adults, and the kids had a special protection over them. Celeste.
Ah! This is so scary. Imagine everyone walks around looking just like zombies.
Bonnie. The little boy didn't know what else to do. He and his friends were afraid to even go home. They decided to stay together and figure out what was happening with all the adults in town. And they walked and walked and walked. Song 3. Do you know where you're going to? Annika. They didn't know where to go to. They must be so afraid of what could be happening next. Grace. Will they be able to go home? Bonnie. The little boy had made a promise with his friends that they will find out the truth about this weird curse that turned every adult in town with frozen hearts, and they will make it home before Christmas arrives. Song 4. I'll be home for Christmas. Lazarus. Did you guys see that? The frozen adults moved. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Joyce and Eris. They moved when the music played. Claire. So when the music played, they started to melt and become normal again. And music is all about expressing feelings. Oh, I know what we're taking away from the adults. It's love and passion. Lazarus. You're right. We must continue together and play some music in order to save all the adults in town. Song 5. Can you feel the love tonight? Lazarus. That's the trick. It's working. Joyce. Let's sing more songs. Eris. Christmas songs. Claire. We have to make the adults feel they have love and passion again to save them. Song 6. Jingle Bell Rock. Lazarus. Don't make it stop. Joyce, Eris, Claire. Let's sing another one. Song 7. Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. Claire. They almost have their hearts back. No more frozen. Joyce. We need to do a really powerful song in order to bring them back. Eris. In a new old-fashioned way. Lazarus. I've got an old-fashioned one, but we need all of you to sing with us together to bring back the love and passion, so to create a true Christmas spirit for everyone in town. Are you ready? Song 8. Santa Claus is coming to town. Lazarus. Thank you for all your help. We've succeeded. Everyone is back with lots of love and passion before Christmas arrives.
Thank you, everybody.
Bonnie. With that, the town is filled with joy and laughter again. And everyone has carried along their precious Christmas spirits with love and passion in their hearts, all thanks to the magic of music.
The end.